Good Saturday morning, everyone. Taking a live look out over downtown Denver as the city is just kind of glowing on all that sunshine and the blue skies. We so appreciate you spending a part of your long weekend with us. I'm Anusha Roy.
And I'm Mark Salinger. Want to get right over to Corey Reppenhagen. Corey, for all those outdoor plans, it's just a nice weekend to get outside, unless, of course, you're standing at Loveland Ski Area where it's still snowing and it's May.
There's a couple of spots where the weather can be a little bit rougher. Up in the mountains, they got 1 to 4 inches of snow on some of the mountain passes. You can finally see it starting to melt off here along the Eisenhower-Johnson Tunnel. Windy conditions up in the Front Range foothills today, but for everyone else, it's a pretty amazing day as we go into our Sunday. Take a look at the radar here, and you can even see in the mountains the snow showers are starting to dissipate now, and that'll pretty much be the case. You may still have that cloud cover and a few flurries, but you'll see some sunshine at the mountains too. And finally here, as we go into the last hour of our newscast here, the rain showers on the eastern plains are finally starting to move on out of here, and that'll be the case for you too. You'll see that sunshine return out on the eastern plains today as well. Take a look at this amazing camera shot from Cheeseman Park of this Mile High City. The temperature really starting to go up now. We're up to 59 degrees. We'll top out somewhere in the middle 70s as we go into the day today. You're really going to feel that sunshine today all the way through the day, topping out at about 74, 75 degrees in Denver.
South Metro Fire is working to find out what started a fire at a townhome on Saturday. Happened sometime before noon near East Mississippi and South Parker Road. No one was hurt. We know a few pets were also rescued and reunited with their families. South Metro Fire says the fire was in the attached garage and a car inside.
If you are going downtown today in downtown Denver, you'll notice RTD crews are doing a lot of reconstruction projects on the light rail lines all around the city. In all, 5 intersections will be completely dug up so they can redo those light rail lines. Inspections found that they needed some major updates. Those intersections that will be closed down are at California at 15th and 17th, Stout also at 15th and 17th, and then also at Broadway and Welton. RTD says over the years they've made repairs, but recent track inspections made them notice that things are deteriorating.
So 2 feet under, we can't necessarily tell what's happening. We have an idea because we saw the track move somewhat. That's an indication to us that the railroad ties may be loose.
It's the CEO of RTD there. The phase of this project is expected to last until September.
This Memorial Day weekend, families of fallen service members are hoping that you take some time to think about the real meaning behind the long weekend. 9
News reporter Brianna Clark is here now joining us live. And Brianna, you've been talking with several Gold Star families this weekend that know the true meaning of this Memorial Day.
Yeah, I have. And for many of them, this is a very emotional weekend. If you're not familiar, Gold Star families are those who've lost a loved one during active duty. More than 50 Gold Star families were at this tribute event on Saturday in the Denver metro area. Bruce Nichols, who you see there, lost his son Rob in 2013. Rob was just 24 years old, a soldier in the Army. He was killed in Afghanistan by a roadside bomb. Bruce tells me Memorial Day weekend used to be a time of celebration for his family. Now they spend it mourning the loss of a young man who paid the ultimate sacrifice while serving his country.
For this, I didn't really put a whole lot into Memorial Day weekends, the beginning of summer. But once you go through this, it's not the same anymore. I just want them to remember, to think about it. Think about what people gave up and what you need to do now for the ones that are left here.
Bruce and his family will be attending more events today. Again, honoring his son, Army Specialist Rob Lee Nichols of Colorado Springs. You can also show your support. We've posted a full list of events happening today and tomorrow. Just head to 9news.com and search Memorial Day. And then keep in mind, saying Happy Memorial Day isn't something you should be saying this time of year.
It's the true meaning behind the long weekend. It's not just the barbecues or the whatever it might be, a day off of work. It's also remembering all of those people, most importantly. Brianna Clark, thank you.
The Colorado National Guard is hoping for some clear skies tomorrow. The F-16s will be doing flyovers several cities on Memorial Day. That includes Denver, Greeley, and Thornton. Those are scheduled between 10:30 a.m. and about noon, as long as the weather holds. We have those details on 9news.com.
President Joe Biden celebrated graduates from the United States Military Academy over the weekend at West Point in New York. The president's commencement remarks spoke to the class of 2024's accomplishments and praised the newly minted second lieutenants for dedicating themselves to protecting this country.
Our women and men in uniform are hard at work, strengthening our alliances, because no country has allies like ours, investing in deterrence, so anyone who thinks they can threaten us thinks again.
The president also used his time to tout actions in the Middle East and the expansion of NATO, as well as progress against military sexual assault.